Looking at this right here from Variety Chat, Sony has announced that they have bought Alamo Drafthouse. Now, the Alamo Drafthouse is one of my favorite, probably is my absolute favorite theater chain of all time. I think they offer a great customer experience. I love how they handle their previews before films. It's not just, like so many other theater chains like AMC or Regal. It's like this weekend D&D, and all those talking heads pop up. There just seems to be like an honest effort to consistently and constantly entertain their customers even before the movie starts. Finding fun clips online that's related to the film that you're going to be watching, showing like fan-made, films. They have their own documentary series in front of certain movies and things, kind of breaking down, like if it's a big franchise film, they break down the entire franchise in a really amusing way. And of course, they offer food and beverages. It's always been a great theater experience. I don't think I've ever had like a negative experience at the Alamo Drafthouse. Just speaking for myself, of course. And I know that they've had some financial trouble really ever since the pandemic, and I guess never been able to recover. But Chad, it's been announced that Sony has indeed bought them. So I'm just going to read this, and then we can break this down for ourselves and kind of share overall thoughts. Sony Pictures Entertainment has acquired Alamo Drafthouse Cinema, the theater chain that inspired a passionate following with its creative cocktails, extensive food menu, and strict no talking, no texting. Love that. Love their policies. The media company, and they enforce it too, by the way. I've seen it happen. They enforce it, and they'll get people out of there. I've never seen that in another theater before. It's so amazing to witness. The media company acquired Alamo Drafthouse from owners Altamont Capital Partners, Fortress Investment Group, and its founder, Tim League. Under its new ownership, Alamo Drafthouse will be managed under a newly established division, Sony Pictures Experiences. In a press release touting the sale, the company said it reinforces Sony Pictures Entertainment's long-held commitment to theatrical exhibition and continued initiatives in experiential entertainment. Okay, Alamo has been quietly soliciting officers for the past several months, but has struggled to find a buyer. Alamo Drafthouse's Michael Kusterman will remain CEO of the pioneering dine-in movie theater chain and had Sony Pictures Experiences, reporting to Ravi Ahuja, president and COO of Sony Pictures Entertainment. All 35 of the chain cinemas will operate under the Alamo Drafthouse brand. Alamo Drafthouse's own Fantastic Fest, its popular genre film festival, is included in the acquisition and will also continue to be operated by Alamo Drafthouse. The company's headquarters will remain in Austin, Texas, as a location in 25 metro areas. We believe strongly in engaging entertainment fans outside the home in fun and distinctive ways, Ahuja said in a statement. Alamo Drafthouse's differentiated movie-going experience, admired brand, and devoted community fit well with this vision. Sony has also moved more aggressively into the live experience space. Last year, it launched Wonderverse Chicago, an immersive entertainment space that featured Ghostbusters and Jumanji virtual reality experiences, Zombieland-themed bumper cars, Bad Boys racing simulators, and other attractions tied to its films. It also announced a Wheel of Fortune live traveling tour based on the much-loved game show that it produces. And then it goes into just kind of the overall history of the Alamo Drafthouse right there. And this is about League discussing this. Sony Pictures Chairman and CEO Tom Rothman, who I fucking despise, has been one of the movie's business's biggest supporters of the theatrical experience, even as other major studios moved more aggressively into streaming, shrinking the exclusive window in which their movies were in cinemas or forgoing them entirely. Rothman pushed to keep his films in theaters. Alamo Drafthouse has always held the craft for filmmaking and theatrical experience in high esteem, which are fundamental shared values between our companies. I'm jazzed that our company is doing this, said Rothman. And they could continue on. You can read the rest of this article at your own leisure or whatever platform you want to read it on, chat. So based on their statements, it seems as if like nothing major is going to change. Again, I'm very much in a wait and see period. I was unaware of Sony's other kind of entertainment I guess, experiences that they've been offering people. I guess this Wonderverse thing. It's kind of crazy to hear. I guess my one fear is that they're going to attempt to possibly morph the Alamo Drafthouse into one of those types. Are they just going to turn this into a Dave and Buster's or just an Evo or something? That would kind of have me like a little worried. I guess my fear is it's just gonna lose. Like Alamo Drafthouse is gonna kind of lose its like independent spirit. The thing that separates it from just so many other theater chains out there that feel just so heavily corporatized and just promoting stuff that I'm not particularly interested. They've occupied a niche, and for a lot of film goers and film lovers, something that is not exactly always mainstream, and maybe that's why they also have some of these financial issues. But at the same time, I'm just concerned. What the possibilities of Sony just driving this company into the ground and making it lose its independent nature, and how it's kind of always stood out and been revered as one of the best theater experiences. Like, will they strip away certain things that have made the Drafthouse what it is? Are they going to take away the no texting, no talking rule and be like, whatever? Like, these are just a few things that I'm a little like concerned. Are they no longer going to have like, and maybe to some people it doesn't matter to them, but are they going to not have like the fun previews and these viral clips and this YouTube stuff and these fan films and these documentaries? Is it instead just going to be like their equivalent of fucking Nicole Kidman, just staring at me awkwardly, or do I have to hear about the latest whatever, CSI, show, or the latest series that, that I don't care about on TNT or TBS or whatever? Like that's the thing that I'm most worried about. And we won't see that at first. That's the thing. It's not going to be like instantaneous. It's just down the line. I think right now they're doing that PR speak. I think they're saying the right things, but is what they're saying going to be actually put into practice, or is it just to kind of put people at ease, and then they're going to start making all those changes either over time or very quickly? That's the thing that I'm most concerned about. And so I don't know about this news. I did read, it wasn't said in this article, but I think I read before I started the stream, I just saw it pop up on my social media feed because I'm like, oh, well, I bet you they're going to change the name. I bet you they're going to change the name from Alamo Drafthouse Cinema to Sony Drafthouse or Sony Cinema, right? Just to show like, hey, this is under new management. And I guess they stated that they're not going to do that, but again, we'll see. We'll see. But what about you guys? What's your perspective on this? Are you concerned like I am? Are you not concerned? I mean, for some of you who may have not even heard of Alamo Drafthouse, may not even have one in your area. It's not like it's not as large as a theater chain as something like a Regal or an AMC or a Cinemark or whatever else other theater chain is out there. It's more it's much smaller. So I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Firewolf, thank you so much. Firewolf, hello to you. Thank you so much for resubscribing and for gifting 2 subs. Congratulations, the HB and Ganja. Thank you, Ganja Guru. Thank you so much, Firewolf. How you doing today? A pleasure to have you here, making yourself known. Welcome. Good to see you. Let me see what you guys are saying right now. See, Rope Pill, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing very well. I heard Sony plans to use theaters to only play movies that are in the extended Spider-Man universe. No, Zeropoli, no. That's the last thing I need right now. We're going to have a Venomverse marathon. Ugh. They have one of those Wonderverse things in a Mullion Arena. Keep me in the trial. Let me know what you think. If you ever happen to stop by that place, Chris, let me know what that experience is like. And what if that's the future of the Drafthouse? Vicious Sigma, if when things do change, it'll happen gradually. Yeah, it'll happen gradually over time. It won't be instantaneous. You're right. Biggie Smith, Sonyverse movies only. Ugh. I bet you there'll be some type of thing put in place where I think maybe like certain Sony films will be in those theaters for longer, or they'll exclusively show maybe like older Sony movie. I guess the other thing that I'm kind of worried about is because Drafthouse kind of has this long tradition of like showing like older films. It's like, is that going to go away? Like they always used to do screenings of The Thing or Ridley Scott's Alien, or I mean, you pick a classic movie out of the hat, they do screens for that. They do the rowdy screens. They do the the Master Pancake theater, the live riffing and mocking of movies. Like, again, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to all these things. They're going to feel like, no, this is too much. No, we're going to get rid of it. Like, that's what I'm kind of scared about. Let's see here. Yeah, they just had to close some theaters because of bankruptcy, so this makes sense. Yeah, it's like, and they've been looking. They've been having financial issues ever since the pandemic. I didn't know that there was a bill in 1948 that didn't allow movie houses to own theaters, and then the government decided to sunset the law in 2020. Yeah, I wonder who did that. Yeah, yep. And they said they're still going to show movies from others. They're still going to. They have said that for now, at least for now. But thank you again, Firewolf, for your generosity, and good to have you here again. How's your Wednesday? They will have to show movies from other studios, but it'll come with a caveat. Uniformity is coming. Thought I admit I am speaking as someone who has never been to an Alamo theater. No. Thank you for sharing your perspective, though. Yeah. No, I've one a year. It's a really classy theater, chat. It's a great theater joint. Derek Floyd, welcome, good sir. I think it'll take a few years before they start really making changes, and they'll do it for profitability. Yeah. I think we'll start to see some notable changes in a year or a couple years from now, and that's going to be sad. Yep. Always want to go one. I recommend it. If you have the opportunity to go to one, it's a really fun theater experience. Yeah, they closed in the Dallas Fort Worth area. Yep. I'm sorry, Krabby, because I know that's where you live. BAPA used to be a thing that studios own their own theaters, and honestly, it's been better when the practice put to sleep. But apparently, Sony wants to awaken the dragon. Yeah. Alan was very concerned. Venom-themed auditoriums. No. Firewall, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing better today. I was just sleeping a little bit more and getting some physical activity and going for some nice long walks, clearing my head. But yeah, I'm doing great. So thank you, Firewolf. Heart hands indeed. Malcolm's here. Malcolm's excited. Welcome, Malcolm. Hope you're doing well. Jarvie, hello to you. Ace of Card, hello to you. I keep meaning to go back to the one in Chicago. The problem is that, it's a little ways out of the ways for you. So I understand. But yeah, so for right now, Chad, obviously I'm disappointed that just Drafthouse has been having all these financial issues because it's an institution that I really do like. I'll admit I haven't been able to go as frequently as I would want to. I've been kind of, out of the sake of convenience, just, for myself and content creation, I've been going to a theater that's much closer, Evo, much closer to me here in Kyle, which is like 5 minutes away. So I've been going to that one, so I have not frequented Drafthouse all the time, although I would like to, but because that's some of the best theater experiences I've ever had was at those theaters. They're just so much fun. I guess I'm just afraid of them losing their custom content, just that stuff that made them stand out. That was a little different from your typical theaters that just feel so corporatized. At that point, if Sony just removes all that, then it's just going to be like a regular theater chain with all the issues and problems of other theater chains. And if they eventually remove that rule about the no talking, no texting, we're gonna kick your fucking ass out. We'll kick you out, and everyone, then at that point it's over. At that point it's done. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about that, but we'll see. I'm hoping for the best. Hopefully we won't see any major changes. But I think inevitably we will. But we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it for the next, obviously, I don't think we'll see any major changes in the next few months, but a couple years from now, yeah, something to return to, something to assess yet again.